Good evening everyone, welcome to the stream. I hope everyone had a wonderful day. It was a very sunny here today, so 28 degrees, very nice. A bit hot, but well, it is what it is. So today we are flying from Ted Stevens Anchorage to Deadhorse in Alaska. And that's the place where we are. We have nice weather. I didn't expect this. We are a real or live weather, real time. So yep. So today we fly around 1 hour and 37 minutes. So that I can already tell you. In the meantime, I still need to put in some things. So there we go. I can show you also myself. Hello, hello. Here I am. And we see that we have Eddie already here. Welcome to the stream and to the chat as well. There is another one. I cannot pronounce your name. My excuse for that. But also welcome to the stream and to the chat. So first things first, we show our route. It's a very simple route. That's what SimBrief gave me. It's just actually a straight to the airport. So that is that. And then I show you also, yeah, the airport, of course. And something is going wrong with the airplane. So maybe I need to restart. Nope, not. Sometimes when I use the drone cam and I go a bit further away, then something happens. So I hope our airplane is not damaged. So as you can see, very standard airport. It comes with a simulator. There is a freeware available, but I was not sure of it. There were some issues with the runway and stuff, so I didn't wanted to try it. Also here you can see that I have some issues here as well. It's not flat. That was also one of the issues with the freeware airport. So this is our company where we fly with. So it's actually a Northern Air Cargo Fleet. So NAC. That is our company where we fly to with. It's also a real life flight that we do today. Actually, this is the 700 version. They have the 800. But I don't have the livery for the 800, so we use the 700 like Planet before the 737-800 was released last week. So we jump in the cockpit and then we can start everything. And there we go. So first battery, and we have external power, so that we can do already. We set also the adheres to align, and then wait until the lights go to here. Okay, to nav. We need one fuel pump. What else we need? Emergency exit lights. Seatbelt sign. We have no passengers today. Some window heat. Electrics. What else we need? Can put on the logo lights, and that's it for now. So now we can go to the FMC. Was pushing the wrong button. And then we also ask for clearance.
Anchorage ground Yukon 737 request taxi for straight out departure with whiskey.
Yukon 737 taxi 2 and hold short of runway 15 using taxiway Tango Romeo Quebec.
And it's always another taxiway that they give me.
Taxiing hold short of runway 15.
You can try that 10 times and every time it's another one. So we need to adjust our flight plan. So it's 1.5 that we use today. So we go to the position in it, and then airport is PANC, I believe. I will check that immediately, and that's correct. So we put that in the gate. I don't know. We copy this one and we place it here, and then we can request our flight plan. But first we need to clear this. So flight plan, and here we have it. Click on it, select it, request it again, and then we wait until it loads. And then we also need our flight number, but we do that when it's loaded up. So runway 15, 15, and then I can do it again. So always wait until it's loaded completely. And then the flight number is NAC. Just one. And then 0121 0. And then activate, execute, and then the rest we can do later. First we go to the FS actions, ground service, second page, and we see that we have we need 10,892 kilograms of fuel. So we will start refueling. Fuel truck is already here. And then we go next to the fourth page, also not needed. And then SimBrief gave me 14,000 kilograms of cargo. That is not fit. It's way too big or too much, so it's only 12,583. That's the maximum. So we can start doing that as well. So there we go. And the fuel truck is already going, it seems. I don't think that's correct. We'll check. Actually, I clicked the wrong button. Actually, I put on release. I believe I didn't start fueling. My excuse. So we wait until the fuel truck is back again, and then we can start fueling. You also can see that the pushback truck is a bit placed awkward. So attaching, and then we wait until we can start refueling. And we can also set our route in the FMC. It takes a long time. So we can start fueling, and there we go. So we go to the next page, departure, and then runway 15, and it gives me actually a direct. So maybe we can do this one. We'll try. Just we try. Okay. Index, and then arrival will be runway 08, I believe. 06. There it is, and then it's also a direct. And execute, so we go to the next page, and then We go also here, plan, and then we can check our plan as well. So we have a vector. Can we replace that like this? All right. And actually we need to put that here, and then we see what it gives. It gives me troubles. I tested it out at this and I thought I know what to do, but it seems this is also not working. So we go back, ILS 6, and then we try again. Actually we need to go from here, from Archon to Jovo. So we need to delete this one. Go to the next page. And then we check again. I think this is much better. So we will try this one. That will be fine. So reserves is 2.0. That's what we have as reserve. Cost index, need to check, is 39. And cruising altitude is flight level 380. 38,000 feet for today. And then planet fuel is 11.0. That need to be here. Okay, so we have already 5,000 kilograms of fuel on board. And we just need to wait until everything is loaded up. So today I have also some packages that I show for the people that are interested. Mostly that is Lanok. So when he arrives, we will show some things. So in the meantime, I can tell you something about this company, Northern Air Cargo. It's located in the United States. It's is founded in 1956. Headquarters is Anchorage. That's Stevens here, the location where we are at right now. The fleet size is 12 aircraft, and the average age is 28.2 years old. So they have the Boeing 737-300. They've had 2 of them. They have also the 737-400. They have 4 of them. And then they have also the 737-800. They have only 1 of it, and it's also parked. It's not in service at the moment. They have also the 767-300. They have 5 of them. 1 is parked and not in service, and 4 are in service. So that's the complete fleet of this company. it only do cargo flights. So you see that it's almost loaded up, our cargo. Just sad that I prefer that we see some animation here, but maybe in the future. So we go back into the cockpit, and we can prepare the aircraft. Actually, 38,000 feet, that's our cruising altitude. So today will actually be a nice flight. I was hoping for bad weather, but it seems we have some nice weather. So auto throttle and flight director on both sides, they are on. We set our transponder as well. What else we need? I think that's pretty much everything. So we go back to our menu and the ground service. So 8,000 kilograms of fuel, so 2,000 to go. And then we have 12,500 kilograms of cargo, so the cargo is loaded up, so that can go. And then we can see the animation. So it's very nice that it's included for the people that don't have GSX. I have GSX, but I'm not using it at the moment. I heard that there was an update and that it fixed most of the problems. I didn't test it out, so maybe one of the coming days I try it again. So cargo bay is closing. This will depart, and then in the meantime the fueling will be done as well, I believe. So fuel truck can go, and then we can prepare the aircraft, the FMC, and then start the APU. So it's closed. So fueling is almost done as well. And Jonah Roberto, hey guapo. Hello Jonah Roberto, welcome to the stream, and yeah, welcome to the chat as well. Guapo. Alright, thank you very much. Not that I am a guapo, but yeah, if you say, always thank you. Yeah, and for the people that don't understand that language, guapo, look it up. So still 700 kilograms of cargo. Yes, no fuel, that is it. So we just wait for that, and then we can release that as well. Also the maintenance fan can go. We had some issues, but they are solved, so maintenance fan can go. And 200 kilograms. So today we have a nice livery, I think. I like this livery. So fueling is done, we can release that as well, and then we go further. I think we have everything. Also the stairs can be released, so door is closing, and then we prepare the aircraft. So 0 fuel weight, 47.5. We put that in. And that's actually everything what we need. We execute. Next page and nothing special. So this is set as well. Takeoff, flaps 5. And then we also need this 21.9. And then we have also the V speeds 122, 125 and 133. And then we set also our trim. That's 5.68. We turn the wheel. Something like that will be okay. So everything is in. Alright, but after we need to check it again, as always the case. Don't know why that is, but it's always the case with me when I prepare everything. After I need to check it again. So we can start APU. There we go. So APU is starting. And then we wait for that. In the meantime, we can do also the pushback, or prepare the pushback. Pre-plan pushback. There we will go. All right. We place the plane somewhere here. So that is done. Back to the cockpit. And then we wait for the APU. Also here we need to set 38,000 feet. And there we go. Amazing Liber, hello Witwalls and Nightbot, how are you? Bot, well, bot is good. So APU and generator on. APU bleed. Yaw damper is on. We also can put on the other fuel pumps. Amazing Liber, I am fine mate. How are you? So in the meantime we can also get rid of ground power. Back to menu, ground service, and then we set remove the shocks. We also need to set a parking brake, and I think the GPU is still there. It's disconnecting. Okay. So in the meantime we are ready. And then we ask pushback. So everything is on here. And we can start engine number 2. Amazing Liber, guess what? I think you are fine. So I hope so. So we can add fuel. And we can also release the parking brake. And there we go. And then we can do the pushback as well. So engine number 2 is starting. And then we hope we have a nice flight. And I hope the weather change a bit. Amazingly, where the movie is done and out on the 11th at 3 p.m. GMT. Alright, we will watch it. So, very nice. So engine number 2 is started up. We can start engine number 1. Amazingly, where the movie is called Life or Death. And you and your friend made it. Okay, nice, very nice. So we add fuel. Amazingly, there are 4 months to make and 10 days to edit. Well, that's a lot of work. I know how hard and time consuming it is. So we wait for engine 1.
Anchorage ground, Alaska 79er, 4
Okay, parking brake set. Engine number 1 is ready as well. So we can turn on the generators. And then we check here everything. We can also put the packs on auto. And then we can turn off the APU bleed. And then also APU can go off. There we go. And then we are pretty much ready. Amazingly, Bear, you have to go. Bye bye. Thanks for stopping by, mate, and have a wonderful evening. So we put the brakes on RTO. And thank you very much, Amazingly Bear. So this is what we need. Okay, so we are ready for taxi. Parking brake off. And we set flaps to 5. So this was actually the flight that we needed to do last week, but the Pmdg 737-800 came out, so I replaced this or moved this to today. So we have a cargo plane, so no cabin view. So we need to do it with this. So flaps to 5. And then we have an FNC message, and lately I noticed that all my planes are going to the left. That's not only with this one. The first time I noticed that was with the 800. But I have it actually with all the planes. So I need to check that out. So flaps are set to 2. Now we need to go to 5. And then we take our time, because today we have a shorter flight, so we have some time. So something is going on with the wheels. I don't do anything and sometimes it turns. So now I'm steering, but then it turns to the left. I'm not sure what it is. I think I went to the wrong way. So we need to go to the right here. So I know last week there was the visibility was not good in Alaska, so I was hoping for the same. But yeah, it's summer at the moment in Alaska, so sometimes also good weather. But we will come definitely back here and do a winter flight as well. Would be nice. Oh, now you need to cross the runway again. Nice. So we do a little tour of the airport, it seems, and then we see a bit of everything. And then we go to the left here. I just think I missed my turn before. John Roberto, and good night. Thank you very much, and have a wonderful sleep, and hear you soon. Guapo. Okay, thank you very much. And for the people that don't understand guapo, well, look it up. Ricardo Volpe at Deadhorse Productions. Hello, bro. I just finished to work. Okay, welcome, Ricardo. And you just finished your flight, so you're back in Italy after some flights today.
Anchorage
So we are
Tower,
short here, and then we can turn all the landing lights on.
Yukon 737 QNH to 9 decimal.
And then also our anti-collision light as well. There we go. I believe we have set everything properly,
For takeoff, runway 15, Yukon 737.
and then we can continue. We can also put on the center pumps. There we go. Ricardo Volpe, I will do the co-pilot. Hey, well, yeah, welcome, welcome. I can always have some assistance. The plane is not new for me, but yeah, there are things that I just don't know yet. I was flying the Zibo in X-Plane 11. It's a very nice plane. So that's actually where I started to fly the 737, and that was with the Zibo in X-Plane 11. And why my flaps are set to a 0 again, that's a little issue. So I put my flaps to 5 and now they are set to a 0 again. So we will try to do that again. And I need to re-watch the stream actually to see where it goes wrong. I had similar things actually already going on with in other flights, so yeah, don't know how that come. Ricardo Volpe, before takeoff, checklist: landing lights on, flaps 5, takeoff green light, strobe on, navigation on, engine stable, engine 2 stable, ready for takeoff. So okay, landing lights are on, all on here, and then also the flaps to 5. Now they are at 5. They were before at 5 as well, but they went back. Don't know what is the issue here. Takeoff, green light, strobe on. The strobe is the anti-collision light, I believe, in this one. Navigation light, that's this one. And then engines 1 and 2 is stable. They are okay. So there we go. Flaps 5, last check, and there we go. So we are fully loaded, and there we have. And there we have an alarm again. Rotate. Gear up. So we need to make a turn immediately. We will do that manually. And we can, I don't know if in real you also put this to off. Here you can put that on off. But I don't know if the real pilots do that.
Anchorage approach Yukon 737 is type 2 miles southeast of Anchorage,
400 heading select.
Request clearance to transition Charlie.
How you know that?
Bank angle.
Oh, bank angle.
Anchorage approach. Squawk 4745.
Squawk 4745.
So,
Yukon
heading.
737.
Is that 400? That's not 400.
Radar contact 3 miles northeast of
Okay, at 400.
feet. Cleared through the Charlie airspace. Maintain own navigation.
So 7,000 feet
Cleared through the
already.
Charlie airspace Yukon 737.
We need to turn a bit more.
Yukon 737.
Meantime, we check on the outside. We are still flying manually.
133.7 Yukon 737. Anchorage Center Yukon 737 8,600 feet.
The car that will be heading select means autopilot heating is set for cruise. Oh, okay.
Continue as planned.
But normally I would always go directly to and there my flaps are off again. My flaps are off again. I didn't touch my flaps. Why? I didn't do anything with the flaps. So why my flaps are going up 2 times already? 11,000 feet. Lights can go off. And those things don't work. And there we go. And we have also here wheel light can go off. So autopilot on, flap 0, landing lights off. Great. Yeah, I have an issue with our flaps that they always go back. So I need to rewatch the stream and see what's going on, because that was maybe also the takeoff config. But we were taking off very decently. Anti-collision light off. Alright, I didn't know that. Okay, 15,000 feet. In the meantime, I show you also a navigraph. So this is our route. Very, very simple. And then we see also our outside here. It's a nice weather here for now. I hope that will change, to be honest, because in Alaska you expect mostly bad weather or a lot of clouds and bad visibility, but it's summertime now. But last week the visibility was not so good, but today it's pretty good, it seems. So 18,000 feet, still climbing. We go to 38,000 feet, and our co-pilot Ricardo is helping me out here. So we go to standard, 19,000 feet. Ivan, good evening all. Welcome, welcome Ivan. Hope you are doing fine, and welcome to the stream and to the chat as well. So we just departed here in Anchorage, Ted Stevens Airport. And this is the company where we fly. I like the livery. And I really like the 737-700. 20,000 feet, or 21,000 actually already. And then we are climbing to 38,000. And we have also some window blinds on, so I wanted to check that. It was an option in this plane. Maybe I missed it before. It's possible that it was here from the beginning, but I guess I missed it before. And we have something here. What's that? Help. Oh, my auto throttle is off. Alright. Auto throttle on. That's the problem. Why that plane is doing things? Is there someone next to me?
Yukon 737 contact Anchorage Center on 132.3. Good day.
So, the plane has a bit of his own life, it seems.
Anchorage Center, Yukon 737 flight level 255.
Yukon 737.
Ricardo, there is me next to you, but I'm doing nothing. Well, I believe someone is next to me, or manipulating the plane, because 2 times flaps goes off by itself without me doing anything. I don't know why. Also, my FMC was set on another page. So I don't know what's going on. So we need to keep an eye on it. Auto throttle was also off. I turned it on. I'm 100% sure. Yes, Subcompact, hello, hello, welcome to the stream, mate. I hope you are doing fine and that you had a wonderful day. So almost 28,000 feet now. Ricardo, maybe there is some flight configuration errors. Yeah, maybe. But no, I didn't change anything, but in this plane I had it already. Yeah, I think the auto throttle already did that, but the flaps not, I believe. And I've also when I put in my flaps in the FMC, I set the trim and stuff, the V speeds. When I'm taxiing, then there is coming a message that I need to check my V speeds again. I don't know if that is normal. Sometimes there is one number, different number. Sometimes all the numbers are just the same. All the V speeds are still the same. But it depends. But I get always the message that I need to check it. Your subcompact Pmdg has the 737-702. Yeah, that was actually the 700 was the first release of Pmdg for this simulator. After that came the 600, and last week the 800 came. So the next plane that is coming is the 737-900 in 3-4 weeks something. So this flight actually we needed to do last week, but because of the release of the 737-800, I changed it to this week. Ricardo, maybe that's not normal. Maybe there is a airplane damage. I don't know. But the V speeds I have always. But when I was starting the stream, I did a little tour of the airport, and I felt that my controller was shaking. So something happens with the plane. I had it already with Phoenix as well, and I think one time the plane broke, so I needed to restart. Maybe something happened with this plane as well. I didn't see it, but I felt it in my controller. So your subcompact, well, how long is today's flight? Well, 1 hour and 37 minutes, and that's or 38 minutes. So that's the flight time for today. Not that long. Ricardo, you might check everything in the computer on board. Maybe check everything. Yeah, I really need to check everything, because I also need to re-see the stream when it happens, what I do, because sometimes I'm clicking on my other screens, and then also something change in my cockpit, but then you hear that. Sometimes you see it, but here and now I didn't do anything, and was just taxiing, and then my flaps were going back. Also on takeoff, I don't know when they are already back, but takeoff config was not correct. Maybe that was my flaps that were going back, maybe. I don't know, I need to check. So in meantime, 35,000 feet, we are fully loaded, 12,500 kilograms of cargo. That is the maximum that can go in this place, in this plane, and it feels like we are flying a light plane. Takeoff was going great, even we had a config error. So we go look at the options for aircraft. Do we have failures active and no failures active? All right. So we go to program, and then we can see that we are 14 nautical miles away from top of descent.
Squawk 1200. Frequency change approved Yukon 737. Anchorage Center Yukon 737 is type 13 miles northeast of 2 Alpha.
And you see that we have some snow.
Request flight following.
Yukon 737 Anchorage Center.
But if we go to the coast, actually, and I will show that on Navigraph.
Yukon 737.
problem that I have is that all this here is covered with snow. Everything is covered with snow. I don't know why that is. It's summer here, so the whole year it cannot be snowy or covered with snow, so I don't know what the issue there is. The temperature is okay, but everything is covered with snow. Ivan, what's your favorite Microsoft Flight Simulator airplane so far? Well, so far the 146 from Just Flight. That's my favorite. And why is that my favorite? Because yeah, you always need to keep an eye on it, like the 737, the A320. I'm sorry. Once you are in the air, it's so yeah, it does everything from itself. Also my flaps today. But yeah, with the 146 you need to do a lot of stuff. It's a challenge also to take off, so that's why I like it. We have no auto throttle. I have a lot of problems with the auto throttle in the 737 and also the A320 when I need to land, and the 146 don't have that, so I have no problems there. Ricardo, your favorite are the 787 Dreamliner and the 777. Alright, well, the 777 is also one of my favorite planes, but it's not in the sim, or at least not the real one. Oh, yeah. Actually the 777 is in the game actually a 747, but it looks like a 777. So that is why I don't fly it. So I'm just waiting until Pmdg release the 777, and then it will be in my hangar as well, and then we can also do some flights with it. So the 767 also a very nice plane, but if I need to look at just for the looks, I like the 737. If you want to compare it to an Airbus, just for the looks, I like the 737. The nose, especially the nose, is much more beautiful on the 737 than the nose on the Airbus. But that's just my opinion, personal preference, and it has nothing to do with the quality of the plane. It's just the looks, the nose. So, but the engines, I like more the engines of the Neo. But my favorite plane, 146 from Just Flight, and there will come also an RG, that is the newer version actually from the 146. It's the same looking plane, only the systems are newer. It has also auto land capabilities, a bit more performance, and stuff like that. So I'm also waiting for that one to test out, and I will see what really my favorite is. But also the Boeing I like to fly. Ivan, what's your favorite plane in the simulator? So in the meantime, we are at cruising altitude, and we have still 336 nautical miles to go before we start our descent. If you go to the legs page, and then we see that we here need to be at 2,300 feet. Ricardo, when I was a child, I lost my dad in an air show, as he was a military airport. Oh, Sad to hear, mate. Sad to hear. Ricardo, his favorite plane was the 787. Okay, so that's why you would like the 787, of course. Yes. Shade77, welcome to the stream as well. I hope you are doing fine, that your holiday is going perfect. The 737 is a guapo plane. A guapo plane compared to the A320. Smart guy. So you know what guapo means. Now everyone knows. But also you subcompact needs to know that what guapo means, because it's coming from the same country. So yeah. Ricardo, that's why I like the 787. When I fly, I think I am flying my dad. Well, as a promise to me. Okay. When you will be adults, we'll let you fly in a 787. Okay. Yeah, I can understand that. So, and it are also memories. So, good memories. Elliot, welcome to the stream, mate. Hope you are doing fine. Hello, just finished streaming and not busy today, to be honest. Okay, that's not so good. So what did you do, what flight you do today? I'm asking the same question as Ricardo. So, J77, how is your holiday going? Do you enjoy the Canarian Islands? Elliot, hello, Stansted to Perpignan on the 737-800 Ryanair Ops. Right. Perpignan, that is very familiar for me. Before, years ago at Pigeons, and sometimes they went to Perpignan. My pigeons. Ricardo, Ryanair, IO. You filled my plane. Hope you buttered it. Alright. Elliot, I was gonna stream with you, but I wanted to fly on a VATSIM, so choice. But as I flew with you yesterday. Okay, no problem, mate. Elliot, Perpignan has a place in your heart as well. Always used to go down the south of France in real life. Okay, very nice, mate. I was never in Perpignan, only my pigeons. They flew from there back home. So, people, it's cruising time. So that also means that I'm thirsty. So I will grab something and I will be back in 1 minute. Alright. Don't run away. I will be back very, very, very soon. So enjoy. Good night. Welcome, mate. Hope you are doing fine. And yep, welcome. So I will pick something to drink, and then I will be back in 1 minute, mate. See ya. Yes, subcompactor running away. Yes, yes. Alright, I'm back. I will put the webcam on for 1 minute as well. So, J77, yes. Swimming, eating, walking on the beach, having fun with family, drinking cola. Nice. Only for that. Yeah. I really want to go. And a relaxing relaxing Microsoft Flight Simulator stream can't be better, right? Yeah, indeed. And in meantime, you are laying down in the sun. Well, maybe not now anymore, but during the day we see some snow here in Alaska. So I will open this. Always a very nice sound. There we go. Cheers. Ricardo at Night, hello, welcome. He is gone to take some drinks or food, I don't know. He will be back soon. Yes. Nice and cold. Use subcompact, of course. Cold. It's nice always. No, it's not always nice. When it's cold, it's nice. Yep. Enjoy the vitamins, G77. Thank you very much, mate. I really appreciate it. And even when you are on holiday, you are here. Alright, nice. Thank you very much. So, I'm gonna put in the frequency and stuff. And then, yeah, Lennox is not here, but he asked to show me the packages that I received. So I will do that. But first we need to put in our frequency. So 109.30. So we'll put that in 109 and then 30. And at the end we cannot forget to switch that if we land at that runway, of course. Otherwise we need to switch it, change it again. So that is set, and then our course is 58. So we'll set our course 58. There we go. And then voila. That's our course is set. I hope everything stays like it is. So Ignite the Night at Ricardo Volpe. Yes, it's like a tradition here. Okay. Ricardo,
Anchorage Center, Raven Flight 8102 is passing flight level
go and take a slice of pizza. We'll be right back. Okay, enjoy your pizza. He's hungry and he's Italian, so he takes a pizza. Night the Night, did you receive your camera yet? Yes. I received it. I showed it yesterday, but I will show it again because I needed to show some packages today. But Night the Night, not Night the Night. Lennox is not here yet, but I will show it anyway. If he shows up, I will show it again. But I received all my packages actually today. But maybe I still need to order something because there are some little things that are not correct yet. So first package, it's this box. It's empty because it's already on the camera, so I will show after everything. So this is actually a dummy battery. Yep, that's one. Then we have this. I don't know if you can see it correctly or read it. So that is the second package. That's actually a power bank. So instead of a dummy battery is no battery actually, so I use this as a battery. Then we have this. This is a Boya microphone, like that. And then we have, oh, by the way, this video is not sponsored. So this is yeah, a field monitor. Yeah. So it's from a Field World field monitor, a 7-inch a field monitor. So that are the packages, that are just the boxes actually where it was put in. And now I will take my whole camera, because everything is already fitted on it, or almost. I have also my old microphone from my other camera that was on the camera right in front of me, with a dead cat. Soft. So yeah, I also use actually this, and this is actually my Wi-Fi for when you go out. Only the battery don't last long, so you always need to charge it. J77, cool, very glad for you. Have fun with your packages. Thank you very much, mate. So just compact Mangia La Pizza or something. That's Italian, I believe. Okay, but J77, I will show you also my camera. I ordered 4 cameras accidentally, so yeah, but I took back 3 cameras, of course. Lucky me. Otherwise I had a giveaway of 3 cameras. Cheers. La Maggio Traquilio, something, I don't know, no clue where they are talking about. So I will take the whole thing, and then I will show you everything what you just saw of the box of it. So you just pick it up. So here I'm back, and then we put the camera on again. There we go. So the first, well, the second package actually that I showed was on this. So this is the power bank, and it has 2 USBs of 18 watt and 2 PDs USB-C. One of 60 watt and the other one is 100, so pretty heavy, 650 grams. I just don't know how I need to charge it, because it's 70% filled, but there is nothing, there's just one USB-C thing with it, and I don't find a port to charge it. Don't have no clue how to charge it. That's one problem. And then the other one, that's the full camera, as you can see. The microphone with a dead cat, and then also the field monitor. Yeah, for now I have a HDMI cable on it from 1.5 meters or something. That's a bit long, but I need to order a shorter one. So yep, the one that came with the field monitor actually had a mini HDMI and one big, so I need to have 2 big ones. And also this is for the dummy battery, and this goes to the power bank. I also need to find a solution for, this is the battery, you can film around 3 hours, 4 hours they say, but not if you are streaming, so I need to find something else to power this up, or a bigger battery. So we'll see what I find. So that is the camera rig complete. Ricardo, damn great camera. Thank you, thank you. I hope so. Night, awesome. And then hope to see it in action soon. Well, I did a test stream today, and actually it took a long time before it was working, because you need to put your live stream URL in it, and actually I forgot at the end it's live 2 or something, and from live I forgot the E, and before I saw that, yeah, I lost already a few hours. So yeah, but then it was working, and yeah, connection was good, but it was not on the highest quality, of course. It was 1080, but then 6 megabytes or something. I can go to 14, but first time if I stream the first time, it will be at 6 megabyte, and then we will see how that goes, and then maybe I try to push it up a bit depending on the connection. GH77, we all need hobbies, yes, always expensive hobbies. When I was a child, I was driving karting and go-karts with a engine, you know. That's also very expensive. So everything what you do, every hobby, if you go a bit extreme, then it costs a lot of money. Lions, hey mate, how are you? Lions, welcome to the stream and to the chat as well. Hope you are doing fine. I'm doing fine, so thanks for asking. Yeah. But hobbies cost always money. Even if I was doing sim racing on iRacing, yeah, always better material and stuff, and better steering wheel, better pedals, you know, everything better, the best, and that costs money. And then also the flight simulator, you know, guys, you all know that costs money. It's just depending how much or how extreme you go with it, but it costs a lot of money. J77, right, you can spend lots of money on a hobby, on any hobby. Yeah, even running. People say from yeah, but that costs nothing running, but the more you run, the more shoes you use actually, and that will be not the cheapest one. So cheers. So if ever anyone else has some issues with Pmdg 737, that things change automatically, like auto throttle goes off. Also in the past I set this to, let's say, 38,000 feet. Before takeoff it was already changed to 0 or to 10,000 again. That was the problem that I had in the beginning. But now also my flaps, I set my flaps to 5, and before I take off I see it's back to 0, and then I set it back to 5. Everyone could see that I set it to 5 when I was taking off, and then once I was in the air I saw it was back to 0. So that's the issues that I have. Also my page here in the FMC changed. I don't know what's going on. So in the meantime we are cruising. We have a crosswind of 45 knots, ground speed 420, 524 something indicated, and 250 something like that. And as we are still at, that's not correct, 188 nautical miles to go before our top of descent. So yeah, I didn't touch this thing, but it goes very quickly. And unfortunately we have good weather here today. I was hoping for bad weather conditions. Finally we get in Alaska with a jet, and of course we have good weather. So this is the plan. We are as good as halfway. There we go. And then we have also the I wanted to show you the cabin, but we don't have that today. Great, fantastic. G77, no problems like that, except for those duplicated entries in the flight plan. Sometimes, yeah, that's also what I have. Yes, indeed. Lions, do you enjoy the game? Yes, of course, I enjoy the game. It's otherwise I would not do it, of course. I like flying. I like flying the Pmdg. It's a nice plane. Not the highest strength, but it's also a nice plane. Lions, nice to hear. Well, yeah, it's always nice to fly. And then you see some things, nice views. But the problem is that I'm always flying in good weather conditions, or yeah. Sometimes you like to fly in worse, not so good weather conditions. Like last week, it was the perfect time to fly in Alaska, but we changed it for the release of the 737-800, and now we fly it today, and you see it's nice weather. So that's a bit of a bummer. But we will come back here anyway, you know, maybe in the winter. Now there's not that much snow here, but we saw already snow. And then we can also put our altitude down, and then the plane will descend from its own. So 167 nautical miles to go, and then we can prepare for our landing. So our course is already set. A less frequency as well. And then we just need to hope that we need to land at runway 06, otherwise we have some issues, because sometimes the flight plan is a mess. That's what we're experiencing with the Pmdg 737, unfortunately. And I'm not the only one. So next week, no, not next week, yeah, maybe from next week, I don't know just exactly when, but from next month, so that's in 2 days, there is an update coming for the Just Flight 146 with a new EFB. Also they are working on the FMC. I don't know if it will come in that update, and they are working on many things, so there are a lot things that will be changed. So I'm looking forward. Also they will release I don't know when. The RG series is a newer version of the 146. Newer systems. It looks the same, but just other systems. So it will look very nice, I believe. I also they updated the cabin because the cabin is not that great. In the meantime, I'm looking for some information about it. Because that is, if you buy on the sites, you always need to check the updates and stuff. If there is an app, it will update automatically, but if not, then you have always need to check the sites. That's a bit of a bummer. And take a look in the cargo bay. So that is this. And we have sold 142 nautical miles to go. And we need to keep an eye on our flaps when we will land. It's a nice livery, I think. I really like it. And there's also a plane that is not too long, not too short. It's almost perfect. Like the 600 is a bit short, and this looks perfect. Ricardo, gotta go bathroom, will be right back. Okay, no problem, mate. Do what you need to do. So, teamwork that delivers. So for the people that like plane spotting, yeah, I have good news. I will do some plane spotting again, and maybe this week already on September 1. That's at least what I try to do on September 1 from the morning, maybe around 9:30 I believe. I will do some plane spotting, and maybe if it works, I will do that in the live stream as well. So we will see. But I still need to check things and prepare things. I hope I have the time to do it. G77, if you are still here, what's the temperature during the day in the Canarian Islands? So meantime I show you Navigraph again. So we are yeah, more than halfway. And it seems that we have the whole flight nice weather. That's actually a bit of a bummer, but I was hoping of bad weather. Ricardo, I'm back. You're so compact. Today I mistook a 767-400 for a 767-300 of ER. Alright. Okay. It can happen, mate. Ricardo, are you at... Oh, you're more at than half the flight, yes. It is a shorter flight today, and I don't know why it comes, but some flights go very quickly. It's very weird. I had also a longer flight that was over very quickly because I pushed that stupid clock in the cockpit, and I didn't notice that my speed was going 4 times as fast. You're so compact in front of my plane spotter friend. Oh, that's embarrassing. Yeah. But yeah, why not? I will make the same mistake, maybe, because I'm not a really specialist in that. If you see a 767-400 or a 300, you know, only if it's written in big letters on it and you miss then, okay.
Anchorage Center, Yukon 737, flight level 380.
But other than that,
Yukon 737 Anchorage Center. Continue as planned.
I'm not a specialist in for sure in a 767. We don't see them here a lot, so yeah. The planes that we are seeing is Airbus A319, 320, sometimes a 321, and Neo. And they're the most planes actually, and then the 737-800 from Ryanair, and then the Dreamliners, 777s, and a few 747s. But the problem is on the runway where I go plane spotting, the land never there. It's always on the other runway, because it are cargo 747s, and the cargo is actually on the other side. So Jet 77 between 24 and 27, mild winds, actually the way I like it. Oh, okay. Enjoyable, warm, not too hot. Water is approximately 22 degrees. Nice, 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 nice. Yeah. Well, today it was 28 here. Just a bit too warm for me. But I think there it's different. You have mild winds, so that's nice. 24, 27 degrees. I think that's very nice for to be there, indeed. And the water 22. Okay, nice. You subcompact ever went plane spotting at Schiphol? No, I'm planning to do that, but I was already a long time planning to do that, but with the hill problems that I had, I was not able to do. So I was not more than a year not on the airport. So now it will be the first time again, probably this week, Thursday. So we'll see how that will work or turn out. So meantime, we have 87 nautical miles to go, and before our top of descent. And yeah, if you want to do me a pleasure, hit that thumbs up button. It would be very nice to have 3 more likes. So then we have 20. It's always my target to have 20. It's a nice number. And so tomorrow we have another flight. actually the flight is from Bogota in Colombia to Willemstad in Curacao. So we do that with a fly-by-wire 320 Neo. That's the flight for tomorrow. Yep. You subcompact, maybe whenever you go you can ride with our train driver friend. Yeah, if you pass here. Actually I was trying to do that with the plane, but yeah, train is also possible, I think. You forgot who it was. It's a Magic Booster. Magic Booster. He is from Holland, and he drives the train. Yes, Magic Booster. So I also wanted to fly the DC-3. They do some tours with the DC-3 in Holland. But during the corona, of course, it was not possible, so I need to check if they do it again. So I hope I can do a tour as well in the real DC-3. So always nice views here. So now we don't fly in the cabin, or we have no cabin actually where we can look through the windows. Now we have an open view, but it's actually very nice. So on Wednesday we have a 146 flight again, and then I think we're going through to Sunday with the streams. Not 100% sure. And I also go to the airport in Goedsenhoven here in Belgium. It exists for 100 years, and they celebrate that. And there are 2 days of yeah, flights and stuff and fun. I think also the Red Arrows will come, if I'm not mistaken by the name. So they will fly over Saturday at 2:30, and I will go of course with my camera, so I'll try to make some videos, and then I will post it on Facebook as well. But no, that is very new for me, this camera, so not always sure if it will be a success. And there goes the fuel. So we turn the fuel pump off. It's a bit weird that we still have so much fuel. We only use the center tank, and we are still 7,800 kilograms of fuel. We started with, I think, 10,800 or something. Your subcompact, oh yeah, and Spa is returning next year to F1 calendar. Very great news. Yes, indeed. 1 more year for now. So they extended the contract with 1 year, and then we will see. I hope it stays here, of course, because it's a very nice track. So yeah, I hope it stays here, because the newer tracks I don't like. You have too much place actually. Before, in the old days, or yeah, the 80s, 90s, you have always the sandbags, and if you go off track then you get stuck. Now you can go wide and have no issues, you just can continue. But then they give warnings and penalties for track limits, and I don't like that. Just make sandbags. Your subcompact. Monaco had hay bales back then. Yeah, well, it's a long time ago, but yeah, it is true. Even there were cars that were driving into the water. So, but that's many years ago, and they do everything for the safety, of course. But yeah, the things with the track limits. Of course, if they do that now, they exceed the track limits in Monaco, they will be also surfing on the water or something. Your subcompact, you had to be a real man to drive the F1 many years ago. Yeah, indeed. Because they did everything for it, and they knew the risks, they get paid for it, and they knew the risk because it was so dangerous, not only to die but also to break your legs and get into a wheelchair or something, because your legs are in the nose of that car, and it was not so strong as now. So that's why they got so, yeah, paid so much. But in that time it was not that much. Now they are getting paid a lot, and yeah, if it's raining they don't race, they're behind the pace car. And then they say, yeah, the cars are not made for it. Yeah, make the cars for it. Yeah. Jet77, I've read an article on 2 DC-3 planes flying from Bremen to Greenland. I think for scientific expedition, Polar 5 and Polar 6, but are modified versions, call it the BT-76, 67, yes, by now. Yeah, those are the turbo props. So yeah, they restored the whole plane, they put other engines on it. Yeah, everything is changed, but yeah, it's actually a DC-3, but with completely renewed and other engines as well, turboprops. Your subcompact, do you know Jeremy Clarkson? Yes, I know. I know him from television, of course, and not personally. So, but yeah, the DC-3, I really like to fly it once. So I know they do it in Holland, or they did it at least, but because of the Corona or the COVID, they didn't do it anymore. So it's understandable. So I need to check if they do it again. So 15 nautical miles to go for our top of descent. And actually I wanted to say something about racing, because years and years ago, in my younger years, I was also racing, and also I helped sometimes in a team, and with the 24 hours of Zolder. And 1 year they actually had a pilot, an ex-Formula 1 pilot, Emmanuel Collard. I think he was driving for Ligier in the past, not sure anymore, but Emmanuel Collard, he was a French guy, and he was driving, was actually one of the 4 drivers of the team. And the team drove a Volkswagen Polo with 212 horsepower, So yeah, in the 24 hours of Zolder. Now you need to know there are Porsches and stuff, Piper, you know, in that time. And the first training, actually the first practice, I was a bit later, and I came on the track with my car, and that Volkswagen Polo of the team passed just the last chicane, and just on the driving style I could see who was driving, and at that moment Emmanuel Collard was driving. You know, that is an ex-Formula 1 pilot. We didn't finish the race, the 24 hours, because he came his first pit stop, I believe. In the corners he overtook Porsches. On the straights they were passing him again, but then in the corners and in the after the chicane, or should be before the chicane, he took them back. And his first pit stop, I believe, he made, and the front tires, there was no rubber on it, it was just all wires, and even then he was driving that car. But after one of the front, actually the front brakes got so hot, because he was really driving so fast with that car, and everything was bent. We needed to change the whole system from the brakes. And then after yeah, we lost fourth gear or something, and then we lost fifth gear, and then it got stuck in third gear. Yeah, and then was the race over. So it's time to descend. Hear that? Alright, so we are descending. Nice. Ricardo, you are starting descent right now. Okay. Your subcompact, have you seen his video about what's wrong with modern F1? It's hilarious. Yeah, I didn't see it, but I can imagine something already. Yes. So it will be hilarious, of course. Ricardo of Volpe, I'm a 737-800 Ryanair. Do you use actually little nav map? No, because there's no one on my map. And there's also no one on my Volanta. Alright. Your subcompact is Zolder still being used? Yes, yes. Not for the Formula 1, of course. In the past there was Formula 1, but Gilles Villeneuve died there. There's also a chicane named to him. Unfortunately, he died there, but the Formula 1 is not coming there anymore. But it's still getting used for other classes, also trucks that race there. In the past also the Dutch Touring Masterschaft, the DTM, was coming there, but that's also a long time ago, I believe. Ricardo, I see you in map behind you. Oh, okay. What map you use? Because I don't see anyone on my map. Little nav map not, and also Volanta. There's no one in front of me. Yeah, it's a nice circuit, but unfortunately they changed the chicane before the camel. When you go up the hill, they changed that chicane. I like the previous chicane much more than the new chicane. So yeah. But yeah, the first corner actually is the most difficult, because it starts to turn slow, and then it has a real bend in it, and you have the intention to steer in too early, so you need to be aware of that. That's actually the the most difficult corner, I think. Of course, there are others. If you miss your braking zone, then you're screwed. But the first actually is the most difficult one. 26,000 feet. And then we search for the airport, and that is I've only 2 in my list. Nice. Deadhorse. Select a runway for landing, so we have no ATC at Deadhorse, so we will land at runway 6.
Papa Alpha Sierra Charlie traffic Yukon 73765 miles south, flight level 260
And why-
inbound to land runway 6 left.
Why 6 left? There is no right. So there's no ATC, so I can do what I want, so I'm very lucky today. Yeah. And then we just need to keep an eye at our flaps, because flaps are moving from its half, it seems. And then we have a nice scenery as well. And then we see also some snow. Nice, nice, nice. Of course, in the summer. I don't know if that is real. I'm not a specialist for Alaska, but I know it's summer or the end of summer, something. And then on the big mountains there are still snow. But like I said before, on the whole coast is full with snow. Ricardo, you use the same map as I use, okay. But I don't see anyone on it, not in front of me. There is one next to me on a little nav map, and that's a piston multi-engine from Osobo. But for the rest I don't see. There's also no one on the airport, so the airport is empty, and that's it. And on Volanta I see more behind me. But I'm the only one that is flying to Deadhorse. Ricardo, maybe it's bugged. Maybe. So in meantime, 19,000 feet, and we need to have some drag, so we put speed brakes, and I hope our approach will be nice, because I think it's very, very, very close to the airport that we make our turn. And originally you seem to give me actually that I needed to go to the other side from runway 6 and need to go in line, fly over runway 6, make a turn and come back to runway 6. I found that very, very weird. So we go to standard, 17,000 feet. And then our flight with the 737 is almost done. So we have some nice scenery here. Like it. Night, there is only one runway. 6,500 times 150. Oh. Okay. Yeah, they say 6 left. I found that weird. So here you see the flight plan. Originally they sent me to here, directly to here, and then I needed to go to the left, and then they make like a holding a pattern, and then you need to go back to runway 6 on this side. I found that a very strange. So we go actually from here directly to here, and then we will land. But this thing is a bit short, I believe. So 12,000 feet. And then we can prepare for a landing. I will put our auto brakes to 3. Night, can you go direct to like in an Airbus? Yes, you can. So we have 44 nautical miles to go. If you go to here, you go to index, and then you go to, yeah, really somewhere, don't know where it is. Nice. Position, no. You can do that. I don't know anymore how, but it's possible. But we have a specialist here in the chat. Ricardo is a real pilot, so he knows how to do that. I thought I already did that. Oh, and we get some bad weather. Okay, so there's the bad weather. Oh no, it's just okay, something different. Nice. 10,000 feet, lights on. So can you go direct to the like the Airbus? Yes. What's happening? Well, Ricardo, how do we go? Do we do a direct actually? Because I forgot. But I don't know anymore. So we can land at flaps 40 at 127 plus 5, 132 something. I don't want to land too slow because I don't like that. My landings are not good then. So we also need to put our anti-collision light on, I believe. Ricardo, you think there isn't in the Pmdg 737-800? Okay, but I knew I did that already in the plane, but I don't know which one it was. Oh no, anti-collision light off. All right, off. There we go. And then we also reduce our speed. Why I don't reduce the speed? Okay. Ricardo, anti-collision light after you enter the taxiway. That's very confusing. I thought anti-collision light was like the beacon, like the beacon in the the Airbus A320. Or no, the strobe, I'm sorry. That's what I mean, the strobe light. I thought the anti-collision light was the same. but I'm wrong. CH77 you can basically drag and drop any waypoint in the leg page to the top. Yeah, you can do that, but I thought that had also a direct. Oh, thought that. And we are pretty high, it seems. We're way too high. Ricardo, oh, and no, you can't in the PMDG, you guess. Okay. Elliot, I know I have the CRG and not the 900 1000 and also the pipe 28.3. I didn't get that nose down issue. Oh, okay. But it's not really a nose down issue, it's just falling out of the sky. El Papino, Hotel Echo Lima Lima, Oscar from France, cheese and wine like usual with peanuts. Thank you very much, mate. Welcome to the stream as well. Hope you are doing fine. You are working again, so yeah. Just arrived from work, yeah. I can imagine. So very late, but Elliot, which one do you have? I have the Piper Arrow 3. Night, is it possible? It is possible, but not as simple as in the Airbus. Alright. Then El Papino, yeah, many clouds, but the most clouds are already passed. We had a nice flight, nice weather again, like always. So we go to flaps 2 or 1, what is that? 1. Night, there are many steps to do that. I just checked out on the internet. Alright, nice. Elliot, it's amazing, is it? Yep, indeed. And why we are still too high? And we need to change the frequency as well. And there we go. 4,400 feet. And then I will turn on our record. There we go. And then I don't need to take care of that anymore. So flaps is set. We go to 3 then, or 2. I don't know what it is. I cannot read it. And then we have also auto brake. So now we are at 2. And then we go to 5, and then we will see what it will do. We also slow down a little bit more. Flaps 5. Speed brakes off. Silly question, where is the autopilot in the button? Here it is. This one. It's not a silly question. Now we are too low, it seems. We go to the localizer. And there we go. And then we go gear down. And my flaps are back to 2. Something is really wrong with the flaps. No, it was back to 1, now it's to 2. And now we go to 5. I have issues with the flaps. Yes, I have issues with the flaps already from the beginning. So we go to 10. I want to change the speed a bit. So something like that. Big issue, mate. Yes, indeed. So we go to approach. There we go. You see the runway, see the lights. I see double lights. So speed 142, flaps 30. Landing gear is down. Yep, flaps are at 30. And then I prepare for our landing. Hope everything will be fine. Remember, speed down, nose a little up. Alright. So we are at the glide slope. That's already something. Need to keep an eye on the flaps. Don't know what that is, why it's always going off my flaps. Is there something, a problem with my Honeycomb throttle quadrant? I don't know. Or is there something else going on? So it seems that we have two runways. There's at 06 left. But actually no choice. And now there are two runways. Are we correct? Albapino, problem with the joystick? No, not flying the joystick, just the throttle quadrant. I use that. Maybe there is a problem. Maybe it's also when I was taxiing, the flaps were going up again. Then on takeoff, also the flaps automatically retracted. So I don't know. And now again. So 1200. Needs calibration, maybe. Well, I didn't have any problems with it before. The only problem that I had was that my altitude, if you set it to 36 or 38,000, then you when you start a taxi, then you saw that sometimes it went back to 10. And also that I need to check my v-speeds all the time. I always twice. Doesn't not keep the VP in between both cases. Wait. Okay, wait. I will do the landing first. First time I come here, my plane go off, and then auto throttle off.
300. Too low, flaps. Too low.
Oh, something is going off. Something is going wrong.
Too low, flaps. Too low, flaps. Too low, terrain.
Something go wrong.
Terrain. Too low, terrain. Too low, terrain.
Why I cannot land here? The wrong runway. Too late. Something is off. Something is off. Why my brakes are not going? Sorry guys. Look, my flaps are off again. What the fuck is going on? My flaps are gone again. That's why I was falling out of the sky. So actually there's only one runway because this runway is not in use. Yep. Well, put the auto brakes in RTO now. Nope, there's something. So something is definitely wrong. I don't know what. We will crash into that here. So we were actually falling out of the sky, I believe, because the flaps. I didn't check the flaps on landing, or just before landing, where they already were. So I need to check everything for the stream, during the stream or after the stream. Anti-collision light on. My excuse for this bad thing. So we will announce clear of
Papa
runway.
Alpha Sierra Charlie traffic Yukon 737 is clear of the runway.
And then we will park our car. So we actually needed to be on this runway on the other side, and I have now no clue where I need to taxi. And then we go to the right here. I don't know where I need to park. There's no ATC, nothing. It's very, very silent here. So I will take my drone cam just to check where I need to be. So as you see, there is not a normal gate here. The first time I checked out here was never here, not to see which runway I needed to land, because I didn't know that there were two runways, but one you cannot land on, and that's just the one that we took. Head straight to the maintenance garage, Knight. Yeah, I will try to find it. Retweet is takeoff thrust needed during cruise. No, it's not needed. But actually, it's everything is managed by the plane itself. So yeah, we will search a nice spot to park here somewhere, because I think it's just the scene where we planned this thing. But we have some issues, that's for sure, with the flaps. That's one thing. So actually I will just park not like that. I need to park the other way. We need to take this spot here. That's for a big plane. So my excuse for the bad landing, for the wrong runway, and then also for the flaps. I don't know what's going on with the flaps. If I use my other thing now, and I will put the flaps fully, and then we will see what that will give. And when it will be back on 0. So we park here. GS77, good night mate, have to go. See you all. GS77, thanks for joining mate, I really appreciate that, even on vacation. Have a great time, and greetings to your family, and drink a Coca-Cola for me, and yep, will hear you very soon mate. Thank you for joining, and really enjoy the good weather there and your holiday. and have a good night. Thank you. So we go back outside and then we can check our airport very quick. We actually already did that. So it said runway 6 left that we needed to land. There was only one runway, I believe, and that was 6. So that was what we planned to do, but it seems it's not in use anymore. So yeah, we have also a 6 left, but it seems a bit smaller. If you see the difference, this is much wider than on this one. So this is a standard airport that comes with the simulator. Nothing special, as you can see. Just a closed runway. So and then we go also to the replay. So I'll leave my flaps at full 40 and we will see when that change. So we'll look for the replay. We stop the replay and then we play it.
Anchorage Center, Yukon 737 is type 1 4 miles southwest of
So after the stream I will check what's going on with the flaps. I will redo the stream actually, or see it, the moments where it failed.
4112 Yukon 737.
Yukon 737 radar contact 7 miles west of Papa Alpha Sierra Charlie 2,100 feet.
And it's a beautiful plane.
Roger, Yukon 737.
And actually, Ricardo was right, I needed to go around. If you fall out of the sky suddenly, there's something is wrong and then you need to go around. Also the runway was closed. Yeah. So in real life, also in the simulator, actually you need to do it. You need to go around. Really didn't do it. Actually, I was not thinking of the flaps again. Yeah. Ricardo, not a very great landing, but it was a good landing, and runway was closed. Yes, indeed. That, and then yeah, I need to check the flaps because I believe that I was falling out of the sky because of my flaps, and at that moment I already needed to go around. And yeah, of course the runway was closed, so we needed to go around anyway. I was already found it already weird that we had 2 runways. So go around was a good option. Immediately I needed to go around when I felt the plane was going down. I needed to go around immediately. That's the second correction that you need to make. And then here my nose too long up. And then yeah, of course if you see those crosses, then you are on a closed runway actually. But I need to re-see the moments that I get problems with the flaps actually, because that was also a moment I think that my flaps were retracted already, or were going to retraction. Yeah. You bounced one time as it takes. Okay. Yeah, it was not a great landing. Many yeah, problems that we had. Close runway and the flaps. So we needed to go around no matter what. And then also, yeah, off track of the runway, and then we crash into a puppy. So we will see that again.
Anchorage Center, Yukon 737 is type 1 miles west of Papa Alpha Sierra Charlie, 200 feet. Request
Yes,
flight
close runway.
Yukon 737
Yep,
Anchorage.
indeed.
Squawk 2376.
Closed runway. And there we... okay. That is actually the bounce. Here we see it. A touchdown. Front wheel down. As you see now. And then it comes up again. There we go. But the back wheels and the rear wheels stay. But the front wheel came up again. And then I put the thrust reverse. Also, it seems that my brakes were not, the auto brakes were not working. And so, auto brakes were on. And as you can see now in the thing, I put the brakes on RTO. And now they are off again. So, things are happening in this plane. I don't know what's going on. And we'll do that one more time, and then we can have maybe another view.
3 miles west of Papa Alpha Sierra Charlie, 400 feet.
So like this.
Flight following.
Yukon 737 Anchorage Center. Squawk 0563.
And then also don't know why my speed brakes are
Squawk
like this.
0563,
So now
Yukon
I'm manipulated and then they are off.
Yukon
But
737 radar contact 2 miles west of Papa Alpha Sierra Charlie,
Yep.
400 feet. QNH to 9.67.
Roger, Yukon 737.
Alvapino, I think you need to recalibrate all your buttons on your sim. Possible. Everything was working perfectly, but now it seems that I have an issue. On the correct profile, but I need to check. Alvapino or your Honeycomb, yep. And actually now they stay in position because you have actually two ways to use the flaps, and it's the Boeing way, and you have also the general aviation way. And actually I was always using the general aviation way, because with the in the Boeing way you have no click, and then it's not sure in what position you set it actually. Then you always need to check. Now I just count. I push 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you know. Alvapino, maybe the profiles. Yeah, I'm in the correct profile, but maybe something changed. Sometimes you can have that the settings change, like the settings from your visuals of yeah, but that's mostly after an update. TB bound overspeed for flaps, so why the nose bounced twice? Well, I didn't check my speed anymore because we were on the correct speed, but then I think my flaps retracted, and that was why I was falling, so I needed to speed up. And at that time I was still at a good speed, but like Ricardo said, we needed to go around anyway. First, it's a closed runway, and second, we had that flap issue because my flaps were completely retracted. So I will see that, I will receive the stream and see when just it happened. Did I click something? Is it with clicking something or pushing something? I don't know that it happens. I need to check it out. And tomorrow we have actually a fly-by-wire flight, the A320 Neo, and we do that in no, not Cambodia, in where it was, Bogota, in really, I don't know anymore. So in Colombia, and we fly to Willemstad in Curaçao. Also a nice place to be, I think, Willemstad. So that's why we fly to there. It's also a real flight. And Wednesday, no, Thursday we fly with the 146 again, and I try to continue until Sunday. So the streams are ready until Sunday, I think. Yeah. So we can also this week fly the Phoenix. So, and that's it. And then I will finish my flight in Volanta. And there we go. It's a bit of a bummer that it ends like this, but yeah. Tomorrow we do better. And there's another plane coming or leaving. So people, I hope that you enjoyed a bit of the stream. It was not a great success, but yeah, we'll try to do it next time better. So tomorrow we do that with the fly-by-wire and hope for a better flight. In the meantime, I will check everything, and yeah, we'll see what's going wrong, and then we try to solve it if I found it, of course. So until next time, I wish everyone a wonderful night. Until BS, see you tomorrow. Thank you very much. I will see you tomorrow. And then night, always entertaining. Thank you. Yeah, you're welcome. But sometimes I hope to have a nicer landing, and here, yeah, first direction need to be go around. Yes. NTBS, thank you. Have a great night. You too. Have a great night, and see you tomorrow. Good night. Have a wonderful night as well, mate. It's already 12:25 for you at midnight. So, Alva Pino. Alright, gents. Very tired today. See you, and thanks for the stream. Sorry, Alva Pino, missed that. It seems. Yeah, have a wonderful night, and rest good. See you soon, mate. Ricardo, have a great night. Good night. I have to go. Okay. Sleep well, Ricardo, and see you very soon. So thanks for joining all. For all the older people, thanks for joining, and hope to see you next time. Until then, have a wonderful night. Night, 20 likes I got. Okay, thank you very much. That's what I want. Also for the new subscriber, thanks for subscribing. And I'll see you next time. Have a wonderful night and sleep well. Bye bye.